Hi there, Shauna Mahaney, Superstar Director for Group Scentsy Bliss, and today I wanted to talk about my Go Bag. So, when you're in a Scentsy Business, I know I'm not the only one that will get somewhere and be like, somebody will be like, oh, you sell Scentsy, do you have a card? And you're like, no. Do you have a book? Maybe in the car, but you know, I take the dogs to the groomers today and like, you don't want that one. So I know we're all there, right? Like, it happens. And you don't want to have to be the woman in the line at the checkout sign that's like, oh, can I write my number on the back of your receipt that you're going to throw away when you get in the car and never remember me? So I make it a goal to keep a Go Bag ready. And so it's just going to show you a little bit about what's in my Go Bag and how I keep it packed. So I like this bag. You can use any bag. There's no specific bag. I like this bag because it's a little bit sturdier. It's got a harder bottom on the back, and because we live in my car, right? So it has to be a sturdy bag. So this is my Go Bag, and I'm going to show you what I have in it. And it's really important for me that I make sure I repack my Go Bag on Sundays. So Sunday is my planning day, I guess you could say, and so I plan on Sundays, I do the calendar on Sundays, and I make sure the Go Bag is ready on Sundays. So let me show you what's in here. I keep a couple possibility packets. I used to keep these in folders, but I found that it's cheaper to use our little Scentsy bags, and I tie them up with a cute ribbon. We can talk about recruiting folders a little bit if you'd like. Inside of my recruiting folder, it's not a folder, it's a bag. It used to be a folder. So these are something that I keep specifically for someone that I might run into and I think, you know what, that lady or that guy would be a perfect fit for Scentsy. Or maybe we're in line at the grocery store and she's talking to me about how, you know, any of those conversations that come up about not wanting to be at work or looking for more flexibility, wanting to be home with their kids, those kind of conversations. Those people are going to get a possibility bag from me. So inside of my possibility bag is, of course, is a catalog. I want them to have a catalog, a full-size, nice catalog. My business card, a flyer on Scentsy Life, on, you know, joining. Of course, any of the little flyers I have going, hanging around, I give them. There's a Scentsy Go, and I give them a little gift. I give them a sample or two, or like for some reason I ended up with a whole bunch of extra scent packs. These are kind of expensive. I probably wouldn't normally put this in there, but I had some extras, so I put that in there. Usually it's just a scent circle. So it all goes in there, and it gets tied up with a nice little pretty bow. Now, the important thing about the possibility packets is that I never, ever, ever give a possibility packet to somebody without getting their name and address, not address, but name and phone number, because you want to follow up with them. I also usually ask them, I'm like, are you on Facebook? And of course, you know, everybody's on Facebook. And so she'll say, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, let me add you real quick so that we can keep in touch. Because sometimes people are a little more open to you adding them on Facebook. So that's the possibility packets. They go in there. This one actually has a drawing slip in there. I usually keep one in there because I want to be able to have it when I hand it to you. So I've got those in there. I've got all different types of brochures. I have a couple of these product showcases. I have a couple catalogs. I have a handful of product sheets. That's a Scentsy Go. All kinds of brochures, guys. Product sheets are in there. These are easy. I hand those out, no big deal. I'm digging in here. Regular catalogs. This time of the year, I do keep some waxes in there, just because you just never know. You know, I might be, I don't know, at the grocery store and a mom looks like she's having a really hard day, and I'll give her a wax. Or I have been known to be at the Walmart and I see people buying that other yucky stuff and she can't find something. I've been known to have wax. Or I run into a friend. You know, how many times do you go out to lunch with a friend and she goes, oh my gosh, do you have any wax with you? This time of the year, it's not going to melt. I can keep a couple. So I have that in there. I do keep door prize slips in there because every time I give out a sample of any kind, I want to get their contact information. And if I don't get them added on Facebook, which is normally what I do get them this way. Samples. Of course, I keep samples in there. Now, let me tell you, I don't do many wax samples anymore just because everybody has wax. You know, everybody's doing the wax thing. So I do keep samples. I have laundry samples, washer whiff samples, things that people may not be using. I have lots of samples inside of here. I keep a few scent circles because I like to have those to give to my waitresses and waiters and things like that. I keep my referral cards. Thank you for using me. So if I run into somebody, I can give them that. Of course, I keep a whole handful of business cards. But here's something else. So this is something else I've been doing. I make these little packets up. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. This is a little packet, and it is in a envelope that I actually got off of Amazon. I was going to use these to mail things in, and then it just didn't fit right. So I make up 10 of these little packets a week. And here's the thing. I'm not going to carry this big bag into the store. Just not. It's great to have in the car because if I do run into somebody and she's like, do you have wax? Yes, I have wax. Oh, and light bulbs. I always keep light bulbs in here too. Light bulbs, it's important. But these little packets I make up and I keep them in my purse. And I can easily keep up with how many I hand out. So my goal is to always hand out at least 10 a week. During my busy seasons, it might be a little bit more. But I'm going to just try to open this one here and show you what's in there. So on here, I just have this $99 joining sticker. Oh, this one's not going to open. Alright, I'm going to just have to tell you what's in here. Okay, so I have a $99 joining sticker on there. On the back, I've got my my Scentsy story and my picture on a card. It's got my business card in there. It has a product sheet in there because I can fold those up and put that in there. It has this one has a wax sample because I did do some wax samples. And then whatever other little things I have. If I have Scentsy Go brochures, I stick those in there. I usually always put something in there on joining, the Scentsy Life, something like that. This can go in my purse. It's pretty protected, so the paper isn't going to get all yucky or stomped on or crunched up. It doesn't take up a ton of room, but it takes up enough room that I can see this. So as I'm going through my week or whatever, I want to get these out of my purse because I don't want to keep carrying these around. So 10 of these I make them up, I throw them in my purse, I carry them through the week. I have some extras made up and in my go bag so that I have those to hand out to people as I meet them throughout the week. So that's my Scentsy Go Bag. I hope that's helped. Have a great day.